Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to straight away center field.
Good late afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Breckenridge, Minnesota. It's the home of the BW Storm today. The BW Storm wrestling team is taking on the visitors from Northern Cass. The Jaguars are in town here. Our first matches of the day will be the girls varsity, and we'll talk more about that here in a minute, and we'll get everybody introduced and get going here. But again, the girls varsity will be first, and we'll talk more about the schedule here in a few minutes too as well. And welcome everybody to Three Borders Sports Network, our YouTube channel only today. The channel 28 tonight will have the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, and they'll be playing some basketball tonight. But for now, you've got us here on the YouTube channel, and we appreciate you joining us here on the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage. I'm going to introduce everybody here for you over on the computer, and pushing the buttons and running the camera will be Camden Yards Kelson to my right, and I'm going to introduce him right now, and I'm more than happy to have him aboard here. And Hunter McCall, Coach, we'll call you Coach too from time to time. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is the first live wrestling I've been to since the state tournament last year. So when you texted me the other day and asked if I'd join, I got the itch again. So I'm happy to be back and happy to be watching some wrestling.
Well, let's tell everybody why you've been away. You've had some special events in your life here, and that's why you step away from coaching for this year.
Yeah, my wife and I welcomed our son into the world
awesome.
On Thanksgiving Day. So we made a tough decision toward the end of last year that I was going to have to take at least a year off of wrestling because that was when the due date was. So I chose my marriage over over wrestling for now. We'll see how it goes.
Sure.
So, but we'll take it one day at a time. Excited to be back for now.
Well, I know that, I'm Joe Schreiner, by the way, everybody. And, again, thanks for Coach McCall joining us here tonight and taking a little break from the wrestling action. But when I knew I was going to be doing this, I started thinking way in advance. And, of course, your dad helped us out in football and did a great job there. And I know he understands the wrestling side of things. But I wanted to get you involved, too. I heard you were taking the year off, and I thought, and I mentioned it to Brian several weeks ago about getting you, and he thought that was a great idea. And we love your energy, and we think you're going to be good up here, man. So
yeah, I hope so. I hope I can remain calm enough. I've been practicing breathing exercises all day, getting ready, so I don't jump out of my seat here. But we'll see how it goes.
Well, we heard at the coaches' show last night that Coach Brandt said that you've been known to maybe split your pants.
Yeah,
getting excited on the sidelines.
There's been a couple times I had to switch from to some more flexible jeans over the course of my career, but I think I finally got all that figured out. Couple pants splits.
If you get excited here, we can do that because we're the home team, buddy, and we can do what we want here. We try to not be homers too much, but the homers, our sponsors are from Breckenridge, Wahpeton. So I guess we got that right.
That's right.
All right, Coach, let's talk a little bit about, because this is new to Three Borders Sports Network. We did a wrestling match here a few years ago. But I've never had an expert like you up here with me. So explain the events of today. It's a different kind of a thing. At the last minute, we finally found out that we had a girls' match today. So I think you're pretty familiar with what's supposed to happen today. So tell everybody what we're going to see here first, and then from there on.
Yeah, so Coach Hout told me that last year they had an agreement with Northern Cass that they would go up there and duel them up there. And this year he reached out and asked if they'd return the favor. For our girls who are seniors, they wanted to do it on senior night and on parent night, so they got that recognition as well. So they're going to start off the duel, or the night, with the girls' duel. They'll duel Northern Cass.
Yep.
Following that, they're going to roll right into some exhibition matches with the girls. Northern Cass has a full lineup, whereas Breckenridge Wahpeton does not. So some of the girls that didn't get the opportunity to wrestle for Northern Cass we'll square off with some of our girls that already wrestled in the duel, just so they can get more experience, and then the Northern Cass girls can get a match under their belt. Then we'll roll into the boys' junior varsity, and after that, we'll do the parent night recognition, national anthem, and roll into our boys' varsity duel versus Fargo South.
So we've got a full night of activity here. It's parent night, senior night, and I think it's pretty cool that we can do the girls too as well. They've been having a pretty good season so far. The girls have as well.
They have. They've almost quadrupled their lineup from what it was last year, and it's so fun to see some of these girls come out and be successful. Evelyn Wold went up to the West Fargo Winter Slam last week and took 4th, and then you got Aubrey Boson, who was brand new to the sport last year. She's currently ranked 2nd in the state. She won the Winter Slam last week, took 3rd at the Rotary, 7th at the Rumble, having just an excellent season.
Yep.
And then up and down the lineup, you see a lot of new names and a lot of returning girls from last year. So it's just fun to see them grow their side of the sport as much as the boys are.
And I know you mentioned Aubrey Boson, and I think she already hit the 50 mark, the 50 win mark already too in her young career. I think she's just a junior. She got one more to go. Right?
She is a junior, and it's in only her 2nd year wrestling. She hit the 50 win mark, and she's looking to do some pretty big things toward the end of the year here and into her senior season. So
that's pretty cool.
Exciting to have her around.
Well, I know that you've got a lot of knowledge on the wrestling side of things, but we're going to take a break here on the Yield Advantage pregame show, and we're going to come back. We will have some girls varsity wrestling here coming up. They're going to hold the national anthem off until the band gets here later. So we're going to come back, and we'll go right into the action here just a few minutes. Stay with us, everybody.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
All right, welcome back, everybody, and we're going to wrap up the Yield Advantage pregame show. Again, your BW Storm Wrestling girls varsity side will be wrestling here first at the Breckenridge High School Gymnasium, and they'll be taking on the Northern Cass Jaguars. Once again, Yards is over there producing tonight's show. He'll be on the camera right to my right, and helping me announce this one is going to be Hunter McCall, former, well, you're probably still a coach. You're always a coach, man. Hunter McCall is going to be with me tonight, and I'll just kind of lead the show a little bit, and we'll talk about what's happening here when we get to it. And I think we got Michael on there. Yards, put him on. I think he just introduced the BW Storm for now.
He did, and I saw the referee signal that they are going to start this duel at 100 pounds, so they will start at the lightest weight class for the girls.
Okay. They give them a couple minutes here to warm up, and
yeah, just a few seconds. Normally they'll just do a couple takedowns, mostly for show at this point. All the warming up was done in the back. So,
sure.
Most of them are warmed up. They just come out here, show off a couple takedowns, and then head over and get ready for introductions.
Okay. There they go, just as you said. Like I said, it was a couple years ago when I did this, and of course we didn't have a girls squad at that point in time.
Yeah,
so.
brand new to the state of North Dakota.
Yeah.
And it's blossoming pretty quickly. A lot of teams are growing just as ours has in the last couple of years.
Breckenridge High School, we'd like to thank you for your attendance and for your support of the student athletes competing tonight. We would like to extend a warm welcome to the wrestlers, coaches, and fans from Northern Cass and Fargo South. Now, let's meet our matchups for the varsity girls. At 100 pounds, both teams are open. At 106, wrestling for the Jaguars, Lucy Johnson. And for the Storm, Evelyn Wold. Wrestling at 112 for the Jaguars, Hannah Johnson. And for the Storm, Grace Kozowski. Wrestling at 118 for the Jaguars, McKenna Affield. And for the Storm, Raven Scunberg. Wrestling at 124 pounds for the Jaguars, Avery Davidson. And the Storm are open. Wrestling at 130 pounds for the Jaguars, Isabel Erickson. And the Storm are open. At 136 pounds, wrestling for the Jaguars, Annabelle Steinberger. And for the Storm, Quinn Slededall. At 142 pounds, the Jaguars are open, and wrestling for the Storm, Elizabeth Cherry. Wrestling at 148 pounds for the Jaguars, Evelyn Johnson. And for the Storm, Saya Mystic. At 155 pounds, wrestling for the Jaguars, Isabel Luckert. And for the Storm, Aubrey Bozen. Wrestling at 170 pounds for the Jaguars, Jocelyn Johnson. And for the Storm, Claire Lathrop. At 190 pounds, wrestling for the Jaguars, Kira Holdis. And for the Storm, Jaslyn White. At 250 pounds, wrestling for the Jaguars, Ryan Davis. And for your Storm, Olivia Roberson. For the boys, yeah.
Okay, it looks like they're going to do a captain's meeting here now, Coach, right?
Yep, that's correct.
And here they're going to flip a coin.
Yep. So
also?
The referee will flip a coin. If it lands on green, it'll be the Storm's choice between whether they want to be in control of the even number matches or the odd number matches.
Okay.
So it landed red, Northern Cass will choose and they took odd. So the Storm will be in control during the even number matches, meaning that Northern Cass will show first at 100 pounds and get first choice at 100 pounds. There's no match at 100 pounds because they're both open. So at 106 pounds, the Storm will get to show first, and they will get first choice at the end of the first period.
Okay, so when we see the scores, will there be let me help me out with the scoring then as far as that goes. There's no match at 100 pounds, so we're going to go right to the 106. Is there any score for anybody?
There is nobody? Not. Both teams are open, so it's just a wash, and we'll just move on to 106 pounds.
Okay, so nobody gets a point.
That's correct. Okay. Now, if one team had a wrestler and the other team had to forfeit, then it's as good as a pin, so it's 6 points.
Okay, and then one thing I noticed, too, is the green. Of course, there's going to be a green band going around the ankle of the wrestler, correct?
Not in duels, just because green is assumed to be the home team. So the Storm will be green all night long, and Northern Cass and Fargo South later this evening, they'll be the red team. So a little bit easier on the referee. He doesn't have to keep checking to see who's wearing what ankle band.
For the Jaguars, Lucy Johnson, and for the Storm, Adeline Wold.
So Lucy Johnson and Adeline Wold. Adeline Wold. Oh, we're good now. Looks like the clock didn't start right away, but we got it going. So these are probably both pretty young wrestlers here, I'm assuming, because of that lighter weight class, right?
Evelyn is a junior, actually. It's her first year wrestling. But like I said, she came into the Winter Slam, which is a pretty tough tournament up there in West Fargo, and she took 4th last week. So she's got about a 500 record and really coming into her own as she fights off a takedown here.
And the ear protectors are a must, I'm assuming.
Yep, they are mandatory.
Okay. And what's the referee saying there?
He's telling them to wrestle in the center. So
get back toward the...
Yep, a lot of times you'll have people try to wrestle on the edge of the mat. Referees want to keep that in the middle of the mat to avoid stalling and going out of bounds and having to restart.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got Jaguar wrestler looking for a takedown here.
Yep, she's going to get it here.
So he says 3. Is that 3 points?
That's 3 points. That's a 3-point takedown there. Nice high crotch by the Northern Cass wrestler.
Well, she's got a grab at the ankle there, trying to flip her over, trying to flip Adeline Wold over.
Yep. Looking for a cradle here. Now going to a crossface, going to try to run a butcher. She's going to want to circle the front here to try to flip Adeline over to her back. Adeline's doing a nice job staying flat here.
Yeah, she wants to stay on her belly now, I would assume.
She's got to stay wide and stay on her belly.
Okay.
Doing a good job. She's got to fight that right hip down to the mat to really fight this off.
Yep, she's got her legs spread out pretty good there, so she's staying flat, like you said. And we're just about out of time. So she did well there to stay down.
She did. She did well to stay flat there. Just because there was such short time. Had there been longer time in the period, she should have shown a little more urgency to try to get back to her base and step up that outside leg to try to get back to her feet. But with little time like that, you just kind of want to survive and live to fight another day.
Okay, so now it's the second match.
Second period, yep.
I mean, second period, but the second match, so Adeline had the choice, right?
Adeline had choice.
Okay.
I believe she deferred to the third period, and the Northern Cass girl chose to go down. So the score right now is 4-0 as we're back neutral.
And she got the escape. Is that what the 1 point was?
That is correct, yep. Okay. Just got to get real heavy here. Good crossface.
Oh.
Hips up, hips up.
Uh-oh. Now it's going to go the other way there.
Yep. She's going to get back points here and looking for a fall. Good job bailing out.
When he says 4, what did that mean there?
So that was 4 near fall, meaning she held Adeline on her back for 4 seconds, so she gets 4 points. That's the maximum number of back points that you can earn.
Okay. Again, she's trying to do that cradle. Oh, then she might have got it there.
She got it locked up. That's going to actually be the match here.
Yep.
Oh, nope, she fought off just in time. Just 3 points there. It's 14-0 now.
Is there a time when it's so many points you get and then that calls the match?
Yep, at 15 points it becomes a technical fall.
That's why you said that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Evelyn got off her back just in the nick of time here. She's got to be able to fight off for 25 more seconds as she sinks a half in here. She's going to want to try to avoid a pin, though, because a tech fall is 5 points, whereas a pin would be worth 6 points.
So that's what just happened here then. She got 3 points for the near fall.
So Northern Cass is going to bank 5 points here for the duel.
And tell me what, a pin is what, 6?
Pin is 6,
Okay.
tech fall is 5, a
Okay.
majority decision, or a major decision is 4, and a regular decision would be 3.
Okay. So Avalon Wold falls here in the first match of the evening for the girls. And it's a 5-0 lead here for Northern Cass. All right, I'm assuming Michael will introduce the next wrestlers. So Yards will have it over to him.
Now wrestling 112 pounds for the Jaguars, Hannah Johnson, and for the Storm, Grace Kozowski.
So Grace Kozowski goes out there. You know her age or?
Yeah, she's a senior. She's one of the.
That's right.
She's one of the original pioneers of the Storm girls wrestling program. She was one of the 3 that joined the first year that we started doing
That's
it.
right.
It's her senior year, so you'd like to see her go out on senior night with a win here.
Senior night, parent night is, you've heard here throughout the match. You expect Grace to be a little aggressive here, and there she goes,
Real good single there by Grace. Just beat the hands and just kind of drove right through her, took her down.
This was the 112, right?
This is 112 pounds. Now she's got a leg in. She's got to anchor on the opposite side here so she doesn't fall off. She's doing a good job of doing that. As she flattens her out.
Okay. Trying to get her over there.
Yep, her leg just slipped out. She was in real good shape there. She looks really slick with those legs. She's got to step up.
Uh-oh. Is that a reversal?
That's a 2-point reversal, yep. So
Okay.
Grace is still up 3-2 here. She's got to fight hands here on this cradle. See how she goes for that top hand there. She's going to want to take that top hand off so she can get hand control and come up.
Okay, now she might get an escape here if she could stand up, but Johnson takes her down again.
Really hunting a crossface cradle here, this Johnson is. Now she's switching Butcher. Northern Cass has done a good job of that in both these 2 matches. When they don't have the crossface cradle, they switch to a Butcher, which is just taking advantage of what the bottom wrestler's given them.
Okay.
Good job by Grace stepping up. She's going to get an escape here.
She got the escape, 1 point. So she leads 4-2 here as we near the end of the first period. And that will do it. Think we'll see any more scoring. So 4-2 lead.
4-2 lead for Grace. Very good period for her.
Now she, being this is the third one,
Yep.
the choice goes to.
Northern Cass got the choice. They deferred, and then Grace went neutral. She looked real good on her feet in that first period, so they're going to just try again here, which
Yep.
I think is the right call. I think
Yep.
Coach Hout made a good decision there.
Okay, now we're ready on the clock. It said 20 seconds, not 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's happened just about every period now.
I like that. You can choose neutral, too. I did not know that.
Yep.
I did not know that.
And now it's so just last year they changed the scoring. So it used to be forever a two-point takedown. Now it's 3 points for a takedown. If she shoots in on another really good shot, she's got to keep driving into her, though.
Yeah, that can't really be called as a takedown there, can it?
It is
It
for
is.
Northern Cass.
It is?
Yep.
Okay. So now it's a 5-4 lead here for Northern Cass Johnson.
Yep. Just got to have a little urgency to get back to her base here. You never want to wrestle on your belly.
There it is. Look at that. Oh, and right back. So there was no points given on that, was there?
Nope.
She had the reversal.
She did. She was right there. She just got a little zealous and fell back off over top.
And Grace Gazowski, senior for the Storm. We're going to get a near fall here. Pin. That went quick. I didn't think it was going to end up that way, to be honest with you, Coach.
Yeah, that's sometimes how it goes. Little feeling out process to start. Both solid wrestlers showed some really solid stuff. So, but fun match overall.
So Michael McCall will introduce our next wrestlers here as they come to the scoring table to check in. So here we go to Michael.
Now wrestling at 118 pounds for the Jaguars, McKenna Affield, and for the Storm, Raven Skunberg.
He said Affield, didn't he?
Yep, correct.
Okay, I'll write that down so don't forget that. And I'm sorry, Coach, what weight class was this?
This was 118 pounds.
118, okay. I think he pronounced it Raven?
Raven.
It is Raven, okay.
Yep. She's got to get real long here, real heavy in the hips. She's got to get heavy in the hips here. She stepped her hips back up. She had her. She just had to get heavy.
She might get it yet.
She might. She'd be wise to go cross-face and get really heavy in her hips. So, yep, there she goes. Got the takedown.
And an escape.
You'll trade 3 for 1 all day.
I guess, huh? That adds up quickly.
It does.
So Skunberg got the lead here, 3-1. Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. Girls varsity wrestling here. Our first one of the year. I have Coach Hunter McCall with me here. Taking a year off. Congratulations again to the new family.
Thank you very much.
Got Grandpa sitting right over to my left here.
He is.
Pretty proud Grandpa.
Yep. Just enjoying some wrestling.
Yep.
A lot of hand fighting going on right now.
So as a wrestler, are you just basically checking out your opponent right here? Just kind of seeing.
Some people have different. Oh, there's a real good high crotch. She's got to turn the corner here. Raven's got to
keep to her feet.
Yep. Well, it's
down.
really tough to defend when they get in that deep on your hips. That was a really good high crotch by Affield from Northern Cass.
So Affield ends up taking the lead here at the end of period 1, 4-3.
Raven will defer, and we're going back on our feet here. Affield's had a couple real nice shots. Raven scored on the first one, and she just finished that second one. Back to the 20 seconds here.
So we'll get the clock figured out. Eventually. And now we're ready. Got to reset to 2. Right now it's an 11-0 lead for the Jaguars. It's a 4-3 lead for Affield over Skunberg.
Both wrestlers just kind of hanging out on collar ties, content just to feel each other out. Raven would be wise to start battling inside with that left hand.
She made a reach.
She did reach for a little knee pick there. Not super committal.
What did you call it? Collar tie?
Collar tie, yep. Another good high crotch by Affield. Raven's going to spin. Takedown for Affield. Raven's still in a scramble here.
She's trying to get out, isn't she?
She's going to get back points here, Affield is. Affield should switch to a half Nelson here. She's just kind of got a shoulder press, but she really wants to seal the deal. She'd switch to a half.
She's trying to get that pin here with 50 seconds to go. And now it's close.
Yep, there it is.
So Affield with the win and the pin.
Couple good starts for the Storm here. Just struggling to maintain a solid match throughout the course of it.
All right, they go over, and I don't think the Storm have anybody at this weight.
Nope.
Avery Davidson and the Storm are open.
That's how many points there?
That would be 6 points.
That is 6 points. So,
Yep.
so a forfeit is like a pin.
It
in
is.
points
and
wise.
it just incentivizes wrestling rather than trying to.
And the Storm are open.
Okay. And now, looks like we'll have a match.
Yep, this will be Quinn Sledadall here.
This is Quinn.
Wrestling at 136 for the Jaguars, Annabelle Steinberger and the Storm, Quinn Sledadall.
Steinberger and Quinn Sledadall, the younger sister of Henry.
Yeah, big pop from the crowd here for Quinn.
She's just an 8th grader, too.
She is just an 8th grader. She works real hard at it.
Yeah, she sure does. She wants to be like her brother, I think, as far as...
Well, I kind of want to be like her brother, too.
I've heard you are a practice wrestler for some of those guys sometimes.
I have,
You
have been
in the past.
Yep. I've been talking with Henry. Henry's so banged up all the time, but I've been talking, trying to get in before the state tournament. I'll get back in and scrap with him, but it's been a while. He might be able to take me nowadays.
Well, you must have a few pounds on him.
I do.
Okay.
I do have that at least.
Well, we'll talk more about that when we get to the boys' match. So let's take a look here at Quinn and Steinberger.
Yep. Got to get her head up. She's still not in bad shape here, but she's got to step up her left leg and finish a high crotch here.
Steinberger does not have a hold of her leg.
Just broke her down.
Yep. Now she's going to try and roll her over.
So they're going right back to that crossface. Northern Cass has done a really solid job with their crossface series here tonight. As you see her, she's going to bend her into a cradle here.
Ouch.
Quinn's got to attack that top hand. The hand that's over her face here, she's got to attack that. That takes away both the cradle and the butcher, but she locks up the cradle.
There's the cradle. Yep.
And the fall.
Yep. So Quinn Sledadall falls to Steinberger. The crossface, it's just when you bring that opposite arm across the face of your opponent.
Yep, you take your arm across, scrape it across the face, and grab the opposite tricep. And what you have there is you have either a crossface cradle, where you take them outside, or you can go back underneath and run a butcher, is what they call it. Crossface series is one of the most consistent pinning combinations in the sport. And Northern Cass has done just a phenomenal job with it so far this evening.
Looks like we're not going to have... All right, Michael, take it away.
Now wrestling at 142 pounds for the Storm, Elizabeth Cherry. And the Jaguars are open.
So 6 points for the Storm on that one.
Elizabeth Cherry, another senior here on senior night.
And we'll be right back down to Michael.
Now wrestling at 148 pounds for the Jaguars, Evelyn Johnson. And for the Storm, Saya Mystic.
Saya Mystic.
Just a 7th grader here. She's she's been somebody that Trayton's been pretty excited about watching her in youth wrestling. Very aggressive, very solid technically.
Ouch, yeah, I'd say so aggressive.
Just got to put her face on the mat. Keep your legs back. Good job.
And when you hear Coach talking like that, he is cheering for the BW Storm. And so when he says keep your legs back or get your legs down, he's talking about the Storm.
Yeah, apologize if anybody from Northern Cass is listening.
If Northern Cass, yeah, they, like I said, we're homers. We
trying my hardest. Good cradle here. She's got to get on the far side, though. Not in very good shape to finish that.
No. Our sponsors do pay our bills there, Hunter, so it's okay to be a homer.
Well, Saya's doing a really solid job here on top of just staying behind the arms, taking what her opponent's giving her, staying heavy. See how she's riding that ankle here. She's going to try to break her hips flat.
No.
Good chop, fighting pressure.
Another Johnson here for the Jaguars.
going to have to let go of that ankle eventually, though. She's going to get called for stalling if she hangs on it too long there. She let it go.
Okay. I'm just, you know, it was funny because, I shouldn't say funny, because we're coming to the end of period 1 here, and it looks like it'll be a 3-0 lead. Now, I lost track whether we're in the even or the odds, but
that happens with all those pins in the first period and the second period. That tends to happen. I do it as I'm coaching sometimes.
Okay.
But it looks like Northern Cass's choice.
Okay.
They're going to go neutral.
Again.
Saya looked really solid on her feet, although she looked really good on top, too, so I don't think I'd necessarily want to go underneath her either.
And you said she's just an 8th grader?
Just a 7th grader.
7th grader.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Loads of talent. She's got a bright future in the sport. She's just a super nice kid, too. Really, really working that front headlock. She's out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Know where you're at.
There, she's trying to get over, isn't she? So when do they blow that whistle? Her knees are on there.
Yep, she's got it. Oh, Saya's going to turn that into a takedown.
There we are. That was a good move.
So when all points of contact are off the mat.
Okay, so 4 feet, 4 hands, that kind of thing. Okay.
Which that rule's changed several times also in the last few years. But
now,
so right now he called it as her foot came up off the mat.
Gotcha.
He called it out of bounds.
So Johnson worked her way out of bounds.
Correct, yep.
Okay, 6-0 lead here in period number 2. Saya Mystic. And she gets the top position. Don't forget, folks, we're going to have the junior varsity and the varsity boys coming up next after these matches. The girls will have some exhibition matches.
Yes, they will. Saya's doing such a good job of switching up her weapons here. This is really impressive out of a 7th grader.
Now she's trying to get that crossface there.
Now she's going crossface, yep.
Okay.
She had a cross wrist. Now she's looking for a power half.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
She's going to drive it right toward the bench here. Keep going. She's got her. Keep going. She's got it. Keep going. Punch it through. Hips back, adjust. Look at that. Lift the leg.
Oh, there you go. Now we're near fall here. Crowd getting behind her.
Yeah.
That's it. How about that for a 7th grader, folks? Very cool.
That's good stuff. That was a really, really solid match for her.
We don't have a girls roster, so I can't tell you much. And this looks like Aubrey here.
This is Aubrey Bozen.
Been looking forward to this one. Personally, I know her dad. I used to work with her dad.
Yeah, she's... I'll let Michael talk here.
All right.
No, they're going to
Now wrestling at 155 pounds for the Storm, Aubrey Bozen. The Jaguars are open.
Yeah,
she really wanted to wrestle, didn't she?
Unfortunately, when you're one of the better wrestlers, sometimes that tends to happen more than if you aren't. But yeah, Aubrey's having just a phenomenal year, as I mentioned earlier. Currently ranked 2nd in the state of North Dakota.
And here we go back to Michael.
Now wrestling at 170 pounds for the Jaguars, Isabel Ukert. And for the Storm, Claire Lathrop.
So Claire Lathrop going to get out there and wrestle.
Yeah, Claire, another one of those pioneers of the girls program. Actually, the first BW Storm girls wrestler to qualify for the state tournament. She's been there twice now. So, really solid work with that Russian tie there. She just took that right off her head.
What did you call that, a Russian tie?
Yeah, a Russian tie or a 2-on-1. She just took it right off her head and snapped her right to the mat. That was real good stuff by Claire.
3-0 lead for her here early in the first period. We have yet to go to a third period yet, haven't we?
We have yet to go to a third period.
So there will be some exhibition matches after this one, or maybe Aubrey will get to wrestle there, but probably not.
Probably not. Normally they don't put their studs out for exhibitions. Sometimes, but
just to get some action.
Claire's gonna do a good job. She's
trying to spin her here too.
She's running a butcher here, so she's just gonna circle her head, and that's just gonna pop her right over to her back.
Yep.
Picked up a couple points there.
For what?
She got back points.
Okay.
So he ref swiped twice. Now a real deep power half.
Ouch. So that's the same move.
Yep. Just not quite deep enough. She wanted to get elbow deep there with her left arm to really seal that half and get it pop her over. But good job fighting the shoulder down by this Northern Cass wrestler. Good switch. Way to follow.
She did not get a reverse, not a reversal, but an escape points on that, did she?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, Claire did a real nice job following. She's got to stay behind those arms, though. She's getting a little loosey-goosey with...
She's holding her down with her forearm, and that's obviously must be legal.
Yep, so that's her hunting a power half. So she puts her forearm right on the back of her head, and then she wants to go underneath the Northern Cass girl's arm and grab her own wrist.
Okay.
And that acts as a lever to lift up that arm and end up popping her over to her back. Northern Cass's choice here. They're going to... She's going to go top, so Claire's going to be down here. This is real important for Claire. Claire has to have urgency on the bottom, getting back to her feet.
So she wants to get the reversal here in a hurry, or an escape, or whatever you call it.
Yep, you don't want to wrestle on the bottom too long. Real nice quad pod there. Got to stay on her feet here.
Trying to break free.
We got a clasping point coming here for Claire.
Okay.
So she's going to get a 2-point reversal plus a clasping point, which will put her up 8-0. So she's in major decision territory already. Hunting that butcher again. She's going to step off the leg here and circle the front.
I can hear your dad saying the same thing off to my left. Circle back, circle back.
Just circle to your left. Nope, other way. Oh. She's inventing things.
Well, that's all right, too, as long as it works.
It almost worked there.
All right.
Just grabbing a bar over on that side.
Yep.
Gonna run a little, some people call this a chicken wing, as she's got her wing back there, kind of.
She's trying to spin her over.
She
right?
should grab her left wrist here, as she's trying to do right now. But she's gonna go double bar here.
She looks over at the bench.
She didn't like it.
She looks over at her bench and says, no, that didn't work.
Back to the crossface. This is where she does real good work. So she's just got to reach underneath and get off that leg and circle to the front, and she's going to put her on her back. She's got it real deep.
30 seconds to go.
Circle to your left.
She's really pulling on that right arm.
But she'd be wise just to circle. There she's got
there
it.
She got
Reverse
it.
the half. Yep.
And now it's going to be a pin. Close.
10
now.
seconds. 10 seconds. There it is.
Got it. With less than 8 seconds to go. How about Claire Lathrop getting the pin?
Really solid match for Claire there.
Again, we have not yet to go to a third period. And we're getting toward the end of it here, too, aren't we? That was 170.
Yeah, so by my count, there is 2 matches left in the girls.
Okay, we'll go back to Michael.
Jocelyn. Okay. Wait, what's your name? Jocelyn?
Jocelyn Johnson. You guys are good. Agreed? Yep. You guys are good. Now wrestling 190 pounds. For the Jaguars, Jocelyn Johnson. For the Storm, Jaslyn White.
Another Johnson for the Jaguars. And Jaslyn White.
I believe Jaslyn's an 8th grader. I know I see her at the middle school every day, and I believe she's an 8th grader.
She is a tall girl.
Yeah.
So she's over in Wahpeton then.
She is, yep.
Okay. 190. So then the next class is just heavyweight?
Yep, heavyweight, which maxes out at 250.
Okay.
In the girls. In the boys, it's 285.
Okay. Is this Jaslynn's first year, do you know?
This is, yep.
Okay. So does the referee have... No, I'll let this go here. Jaslyn pulls her down.
Good front head. She's got to stay out in front, though. She's got to circle to her left here to get
Keeps
back.
circling around,
Yep.
okay.
She's just...
Uh-oh.
It was a good front head. She's just gotta move with her on that once they get to the mat. Another crossface series by Northern Cass here. We're seeing a lot of crossface action.
Uh-oh, the cradle.
Yep, she's got to get long. Attack that top hand. The Storm have to do a better job of attacking that top hand that comes over their head.
.30 seconds to go here in the period.
Yep, another cradle attempt here, and she's going to get this
yep,
one.
She did, yep. She got it locked. Oh, she almost had it flipped out of there.
Yep. Another fall.
For Johnson.
And that'll lock up the duel for Northern Cass with one match to go, but a good competitive duel here for the girls.
So one match to go here. Again, we don't have rosters for the girls, so I apologize that we don't have full names. Thank goodness Coach knows most of the BW Storm. All right, we'll turn it down to Michael.
Now wrestling at 250 pounds for the Jaguars, Ryan Davis. And for the Storm, Olivia Roberson.
Another 8th grader here, Olivia, sister to Elijah Roberson that we'll see wrestle later tonight for the boys. Her first year as well, I believe.
So as long as you don't exceed the 250, you can wrestle in the heavyweight division.
That's correct. Anything from 190 pounds to 250 pounds would be considered, well, 192 pounds now, I suppose, with the 2-pound allowance. But up to 250 is the max.
So I was going to ask you this in the last match here. Now the girls are just kind of, what do you call this?
This is just hand fighting right now.
Hand fighting, okay. If the referee sees too much of that, go ahead.
That was a real good slide by there. Little duck under by Olivia, and she's hunting a crossface. She's gonna go butcher.
Oh, there she got it.
Right to her back.
How about that?
Very good work by Olivia Roberson here. She's got to get real heavy in those hips. There it is.
There it is. And she got the pin with 1:01 to go in the first period. 59-second pin. Olivia Roberson, congratulations to her.
Yeah, really fun duel. Coach Trayton and Coach Maddie have done such an excellent job with this group of young, inexperienced wrestlers to take a pretty solid Northern Cass team to a 41-30 decision at the end of the duel. That was a fun duel. They're doing a great job. Those girls are really picking up a lot of momentum and improving rapidly.
So we're going to get a handshake here, folks. So we'll Yards, let's run a commercial or two here before we get to the exhibitions. I think we're going to have a few exhibitions.
Yep,
right?
they should roll right into them here.
Let's take a quick break, Yards. We'll come right back.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
At Interstate Engineering, we're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others. Interstate Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
Yield Advantage is excited to add the full line of Vetterstat equipment to our winning team. From the Tempo high-speed planters that add a new level of precision and simplicity to planting, to the Carrier line of high-speed tillage, and of course, Wilrich and Wishek tillage tools. Vetterstat has a deep lineup of quality solutions for every season. For more info on how Vetterstat can help give your farm the yield advantage next season, contact us at 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Well, that was quick. We're coming back here for the junior varsity. I didn't hear the young man's name from South, but I think it was Asher Wist.
Asher Wist versus Knox Bolte here.
Yep. So Knox Bolte will be wrestling. This weight class, Hunter, do you remember?
Knox wrestles 127, so
probably in that range.
In the junior varsity, you just kind of match kids up that are close and can use a little experience.
Okay.
I try not to get. I used to set up, as Knox finishes a good high crotch here, I used to set up our exhibition matches, and you try not to get too crazy with the weight difference, but you also want to get kids matches, some experience there against another team.
Just for fans' sake here, the Storm are wrestling in white onesies right now. Do you still call it a onesie?
Singlet.
Singlet.
Yep. And they're going to change all over the place.
Are you going to see some dark ones again?
We're going to see some dark ones. We're going to see, it's senior night, so goodness knows what type of singlets we'll see this evening. But Knox is doing a good job here. He's got his left leg in. He's got an anchor on the other side, though. Good job following him with his hips. He's going to just take his face across, try to put him in his lap. Asher Wist doing a good job of fighting off Knox's attempt to put him on his back there.
Knox's age, do you know off the top of your head?
Knox is either I want to say he's a 9th grader, but he could also be an 8th grader.
Okay.
He's got to be a 9th grader. I don't remember how long I've been around too long. It all runs together.
They're all youngsters. You had them as youngsters, and you've known them a long time.
I had these seniors when were 8th graders when the co-op first happened. So like David and Henry were in middle school when we first started the co-op.
Knox Bolte with a 3-0 lead right here with less than 20 seconds to go.
Yep, doing a good job on top here. There's an escape for Asher Wist, right as I say that. But good hips by Knox there. And another takedown.
Looks like period one, I should say period one's going to end in a 6-1 lead for Knox Bolte.
Yep.
Yards, let's put it up here. We're going to say it is and the coin goes rolling away.
Yeah, so since these are exhibition matches, he's going to flip the coin because there's no even and odd. It's just you're rolling matches out here. So he's going to, and he'll put it in his back pocket a certain way so he remembers who chooses in the 3rd period as we're going back neutral.
Our studio.
Real good ankle pick attempt there and a real good transition into a high crotch.
Studio 22 Design shout-out line is open, 701-640-2619. Shoot me a text, who you are, who you're cheering for, and we'll get your name on the air. You can just give me your first name, that's fine. Yards has got the number on the screen there, 701-640-2619. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is Hunter McCall. Doing a great job here, Hunter.
Well, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Pretty easy just to talk about wrestling.
Good. It's easy for you.
I just got to keep his hips back here. He's getting a little forward heavy on the hips.
And is that what might have just got him in?
It did get him in a little trouble. That's not the most technically sound way. Oh, he's going to rip his face here. He's got to reach. Keep his hips up.
And now we got everybody's out.
Yep, Knox is doing a real good job riding legs here where he just slips a leg in and he wants to basically isolate half of Asher Wist's body and try to just pop him over onto his back. Knox is a very solid technical wrestler.
Okay.
He's got some real good stuff, has always had real good stuff. He's just kind of coming into his own in the varsity portion, and he's getting an exhibition match here. We'll see him again later this evening.
I was going to say we're going to see him again in the varsity match.
I venture to guess we will. Running an Iowa ride here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's got to keep... Oh, he's going to end up with some back points. A lot of flopping and rolling around here.
9-1 lead for Knox. Again, the girls were in dark uniforms earlier, and now the boys, or at least Knox, is in a white one.
Yep, and I see Damian Barrera getting ready to go, and he's going to be in a dark one.
Okay.
So
we'll try to keep you informed, folks.
Yeah, they'll be running all over the place as far as their singlets are concerned as we head to the third period, the first third period we've seen tonight.
Isn't that something? 701-640-2619. Shoot us a text. Got a nice crowd coming in here on the other side there.
Yeah, you were asking about whether more people would show up, and it looks like it's filling up in here pretty fast. I'm glad we came early to get these seats.
Parent night, senior night, we'll cover that too as well, folks.
Good shot. He's got to run his feet. Hips up, hips up. There you go.
There he's got
good
him.
Half Nelson there. Just kind of found it.
Now, you don't want to let go of that, do you? You want to keep that as long as you can?
Now, unless Asher Wist was to turn away, then what Knox would do is take his half and go reverse half. So he'd just flip it to the other side of his head. And instead of putting pressure forward, he'd take the pressure and pull it back toward him.
Okay.
And kind of as the wrestler rolls around, you switch between half and reverse half, trying to cinch something up tight enough to get a pin. But it looks like Asher Wist is rolling into him, so he's going to stick with a half, which is the right move. There's a 4 near fall tech fall.
And that's it. And so the Storm will come away with 5 points on that, correct?
If
Am I learning something?
Yep. If it was the duel, they would get 5 points. Since it is
Oh,
just
that's right.
exhibition,
That's right.
it just goes down as a. Well, it doesn't really go down as anything, but
Nope.
And for the Storm, Damian Barrera.
This is Lendy and Barrera.
Yeah, Damian's just a freshman.
And like you said, he's out here in the dark uniform, but he's got the white stripe, so that's how you identify the Storm. He's got the white stripe across the middle section. Damian Barrera.
Yeah, a good solid athlete all around for Wahpeton. He plays football for us too. Going to be a solid linebacker and also just a scrappy wrestler. He came out last year and we were super glad to have him, and I'm really glad to see he came back out this year as Lendy shoots in on a double leg and just takes Damian right down. Good job by Damian getting right back to his feet though.
Yeah. So the escape gets him 1 point.
Headlock.
Ouch.
There it is.
Damian with control now.
He was hunting that thing. There it is.
There it is, and he got the pin.
Good job, Damian. Yeah, he didn't.
Wow.
He didn't waste any time. He got right back to his feet and just chucked a headlock there. And
yeah, 48 seconds pinned.
Yeah, good job by Damian.
Like you said, he got taken down, but he got the escape right away, and then he came back with that headlock.
Yep.
Oh.
For the Storm, Scout Kappas.
Yeah,
Scout Kappas.
Just walked right at him and threw a headlock, stepped in front with his hips, and just tossed him. And this is Scout Kappas. Scout is an 8th grader. No, freshman.
Okay.
He's in the same grade as Knox, and one of them will let me know what grade they're in. I think he's a. Well, now I'm second guessing myself. They're some age,
all right.
But Scout's another good. He's an 8th grader. I'm confident they're 8th graders now. I've changed my mind.
All right. And he's wrestling. This is approximately 189.
Yeah.
That's where he's listed in the JV side, anyway.
Yep, he's somewhere in that 189 to 200 range as he just goes to a front head, and then he's going to hunt a cradle here. Nice little go behind. Blocked the arm real well so he could circle around. Scout's another really technical wrestler. All the Kappases have some great technique. They wrestle all the time.
Yeah.
Hunting a butcher here.
Oh!
Just a solid job by Scout. He's going to get a fall here if he scoops the head. There it is.
Getting close. That's
There
it.
it is. Good job.
Wow. Technical fall and 2 pins.
Yep.
Storm boys taking control here in the exhibition matches. All right, here comes Michael McCall again.
Now wrestling for the Bruins, Jude Dewar. And for the Storm, Owen Bogenreef.
This will be the last JV boys match before the duel. Looks like the Northern Cass girls are sticking around and maybe some Storm girls are warming up, so I'm thinking we've got a couple exhibitions coming.
Oh, so maybe there'll be some exhibition girls yet.
After this, Owen Bogenreef here against Jake Dewar.
Okay, Owen Bogenreef is how related to Tony Bogenreef, the head coach?
He would be his nephew.
Nephew?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the opposite. Of course, the band is coming in, too. They'll be playing here in a little bit. You didn't wrestle up at Mayville. You just played football, right?
No, just football. They didn't have a wrestling program, and
No,
I
they
wasn't
don't?
good enough anyways.
No.
No, they don't. Jamestown, I think, would be the only one in the area that you can.
Really?
Dickinson does.
Can carry on your wrestling. I didn't think you were a dual sport athlete, but
No, just football
was
up there.
curious. Okay. Had a great career up there. As can't remember who said it, but they said it was the other Harvard of the North. Watson always refers to the UND as Harvard of the North, but
And David Woods refers to Valley City as Harvard of the North. So.
oh, here we go.
Good duck under by
Here we go.
Owen here.
There it goes.
Took him down an interesting way there. He
I
should have just
guess.
taken him down the front, but he wanted to spin him back over top. That's a good job by Owen. Owen's a first-year wrestler, too, that they're excited about.
And how old did you say he was?
I think he's just a freshman.
Okay. Big boy.
Yeah, he is a big fella.
So he is a Breckenridge student.
He's a Breckenridge.
Okay.
He's a good big, though. He's a tall, long kid that could make himself into a really solid heavyweight if he sticks with it. And he's already, in 1 year, picked up quite a bit by the looks of it.
Oh.
Good period.
So did you get a couple more there at the end or not?
Nope. It'll be 3-0 here as they do the flip. It'll be Owen's choice.
3-0 at the end of period 1. Owen Bogenreef with the lead.
And he'll defer, and his opponent, Jude Dewar, will go down.
Yeah, that's what I got for. In parent night coming up, senior night, they'll do some introductions. We'll try to cover that live for you, too, as well. Three Border Sports Network. I'm Joe. He is Hunter. Yards over there producing and running the camera tonight. Now, once you got that ankle, you don't want to let go unless you got firm grip on something else, huh?
Well, yeah. So it's also like a time. You got to have an internal clock here because you can't just hang on the ankle or the ref's going to call stalling. So an ankle ride's a good tool to try to get some forward pressure, but you got to know when enough is enough and let go of it so you don't get stalling. As Jude Dewar gets an escape here, and they're going to go right back to this hand fighting that Owen did a pretty good job of in the first period.
So minute 24 to go here in period number 2. It's a 3-1 lead for Owen Bogenreef. BW Storm wrestler, all black. The Jaguar Dewar is in the checkered sides.
Bruin. Yeah, we're switching. They are very similar singlets.
They were, weren't they?
We did switch over to the Bruins, and we'll go back to the Jaguars here shortly.
Yeah, it looks like the girls are back out too, doesn't it?
Yep, I think they've got a few of them that are. Well, now I see a boy warming up too, so maybe I lied, and this isn't the last JV match of the pre-duel. Oh.
He's got the. Yeah, he still keeps trying to grab the.
Digging that underhook. He's going to look for an Olympic tie here. Now he's just going to just muscle.
.26 seconds left. The big guys might go 3 periods here.
They might. That's sometimes how it goes with these big guys. A lot of hand fighting. It's really hard to commit to taking a shot underneath guys at the heavyweight division just because you get underneath all that weight and it's tough cookies.
Somebody's going to fall down on top of you,
Yeah.
3-2, and that's going to probably be the end of period 2.
It's going to be Owen's choice here. They'd be. I think they got to go neutral because if he goes down, you never know what'll happen, and they do. They do go neutral, and Owen's done a real good job on his feet here. He's just got to stay defensively sound while also working to show the ref that he isn't stalling.
There is not much of a rest there in between them, is there?
Nope. You get enough time to look at your bench to see what you should do, and then we're right back to action.
Ooh, he almost got that head wrap.
Ow. Got to go back to your feet now. Now you got to have urgency here. You're down a point.
Down a point. Minute and a half to go.
You're not. You got to get back to your base. There you go. That's step 1. You got to step up your outside leg.
Oh. Dang it.
That's tough, but a good solid
just like
match.
that.
That's how it happens. But a good 5 minutes of experience for Owen here, which is.
That's true.
Which is what you look for.
That's true. Because there probably aren't too many big guys within the Storm wrestling system that he can wrestle against.
Nope. I'm assuming he rolls around with Elijah Roberson and Luke Anderson and those guys. But to get somebody that he was so evenly matched with skill-wise, that's invaluable for a kid who's just learning the sport and getting a feel for it. So a good job by Owen and nothing at all to hang his head about.
And I was talking over Michael, so I missed the introductions here.
This is Damian Barrera and Muhammad Mazdagari.
Okay, so Barrera back in here. He's, again, got the white stripe around the middle section.
Good shot there.
Ooh. And he might get out of this. Maybe not.
Yeah.
What's that?
So he brought him down without any control.
Oh, okay. So is that a warning then?
It's going to be an illegal move there. Damien's still going to be down, but you have to bring him down under control. So you can't just throw him over your head as he did. Damien did a really good job of how he landed, but sometimes those can end in some pretty brutal landings on the back of the head. So
I can imagine.
Damien, good
job. That pad's not as soft as you think it would be.
No, it's not. It can rattle the brain if you hit your head on it just right.
Could. Jeannie's watching on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. She says, good job, Hunter. She can understand everything you're saying. So you help me a lot, and I appreciate it. Noel Eckroth and Steve Hockert will have the Lady Huskies basketball game tonight against Central Cass.
Real good sprawl there by Damien. Can't get out of control here.
Look at the speed.
Yeah, he just got going a little fast there. That's going to be an illegal headlock, though. I don't think he's got an arm in there.
He's looking.
No, yeah. I think he gathered an arm late. I don't think he had an arm that entire time.
Okay.
Good hips by Damien here, though. He's in trouble here.
Yep.
Damien did a great job sprawling. He just got a little out of control on his go behind. And that's another just inexperienced wrestler learning a valuable lesson in the middle of a match against a junior varsity level wrestler. So Damien's a real solid wrestler. He'll get better from that.
Great sportsmanship here too between the two teams. I mean, that's the way wrestling is, though. I mean, it's similar but not the same as a football game, where you're probably getting pretty physical but these guys, when you're done, they're shaking hands. They go over to the coach, shake hands. I like to see that.
Yeah, it's a good level of sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
That's how it goes in tournaments and duels and whatnot. Here comes Elijah Roberson.
Yeah.
He'd be a sophomore. He started at guard for us in football this last year, played some defense as well. Real good snap down there.
And we saw his sister earlier.
Yep, Olivia. She got the win at heavyweight, and Elijah's a very, very similar style wrestler, both real aggressive and powerful wrestlers.
Tanner Bickford, hey, buddy. Tanner Bickford from Buxton, North Dakota.
Yep, that's my guy.
Shout out to Hunter and the PA announcer, the golden voice, Michael McCall. So Tanner, he'd send us some messages during the football season.
He's always supporting when he can, so appreciate you, big dog. We got a full Nelson there. Elijah locked up a full Nelson, which is not legal in...
okay, that's what happened?
Yep, in wrestling, so 1 point for Devin Erickson. Still working a power half here, and there it goes.
There it is. Yep, there you got the roll. There it is.
Good job. Good job. Elijah's a stud, man.
Vicky Glander says, great job tonight on Three Borders Sports Network. Owen Bogenreef is Hunter Bogenreef's brother. Hunter just got our player of the game in the basketball game the other night.
Yeah, Hunter is another stud athlete.
Oh.
Starting with from the Jaguars, Amelia Heidbreder, and for the Storm, Avalyn Wold.
So we do have some exhibition girls now is what we're doing, right?
Yep, this is Avalyn Wold here.
Okay.
I didn't hear who her opponent is.
I didn't catch it either.
But we talked about Avalyn a little bit during the duel.
Mm-hmm.
She had a tough match, but
she was at the 107 or something, wasn't
106,
she?
yep.
106,
yep.
yeah.
So she'll look to rebound here. This is it's a first-year wrestler who's a junior and having a pretty good season, but she gets an opportunity to get a second match in.
Which is good. Like I said,
good.
It gives you that experience and the time on the mat and a different opponent other than your wrestle partner.
Yep, and you just got to get as much experience as you can. If you're somebody like Avalyn who, if she wrestles the way she did last week, she could sneak into a placing round at the state tournament. So
cool.
She's got to get as many matches under her belt. Good hips there. That's just natural feel there. There's no move that says when she's got your leg up in the air, you throw your hips into her. That's just natural feel. So that's really promising out of Avalyn Wold. Now she's going to hunt the butcher here.
Explain the butcher quick.
Yep. So she goes crossface, and if you see the girl on bottom is turning into her. So what she's going to do is take her. So she's cross-facing with her left arm. She would take her right arm and go underneath and cinch up that second arm.
Gotcha.
Like a pig that's being slaughtered by a butcher, and you cinch it up and you circle around the head, and they have no posts, so they just kind of roll right to their back. Now she's working a half from the base position.
Getting close.
Settled that real well. Chest on chest. She's in real good shape here. Yeah.
Wow, nice match here for Avalon.
Yeah,
Whoa.
really solid showing.
Now there is no A and B division or double A or anything in girls wrestling right now. There's just one class. Everybody's in everybody faces everybody.
This is correct. Yep. Right now, and you look at like.
Sorry,
Fargo.
Yards, I was talking there.
This is Grace Kozowski. I do know that.
Yep.
But like Fargo has one team. Grand Forks has one team. West Fargo has one team. So where they're all split up for boys, they're all together for girls. So
gotcha.
You get, but like Lisbon, they're obviously, super tough.
Yep.
They're in the same class as us. So it's all just one class, but growing astronomically. So I'm assuming eventually they'll get to a point where that's all broken up like the boys as well.
Grace Kozowski in the black and gray. And again, I was talking over Michael when.
Yep. Oh, real good. That's what we call a brands.
A brands?
Yep. Just a front head, and she just went right over top of her back.
I don't want to talk over the pin here. But
yeah, a cow catcher. Some people call it a cow catcher. We call it a brands.
Okay.
It's just front head, and then she just takes that arm that is controlling the arm and goes across her back. And she did it from the feet, which is real powerful. Ripped her right to her back and pinned her.
Okay.
Good job by Grace on senior.
Go ahead.
Kurt. And for the Storm, Elizabeth Cherry.
Okay. Ukert, I think.
Yep, and then another senior here getting an opportunity to wrestle. She didn't get to wrestle in the duel, so it's good that she gets a match here.
And we'll have parent night, senior night introductions here after the completion of these.
And by the way, Michael walked away from the microphone. I'm going to assume this is... No, I see some more warming up, so this must not be our last one.
Might be.
Oh, looking for a headlock. Didn't find it. Got to let go of the head. There you go.
Oh.
Ooh,
keep going.
Rolled all the way through. Let go of that head. Just get your hips up. Good job.
So when your wrestlers are on the mat and you're over there on the sideline by Coach Tyler or Trayton or Ryan, she got something going here. I'll let you talk.
Yep, she just kind of rolled all the way through. She's done that twice now. Just kind of taking the pressure that the Northern Cass girl is giving her and just rolling all the way through.
So how much do you listen? How much does the wrestler listen to the coaching advice to the sideline?
Depends on the kid. I've had kids that stopped mid-match to look over and ask a question, and that's rarely advised. But, yeah, it depends on the kids. Some kids don't listen at all, and other kids listen to every word that you say. So usually they listen pretty well.
Because wasn't she out there earlier and she looked over at the sideline and kind of shook her head no?
That was Claire.
Oh, that was Claire.
Was Claire,
that was
yep.
Right. She didn't like what was being said over there and said that didn't work.
I think they wanted her to run a double chicken wing there as Northern Cass girl locks up a half, and Elizabeth Cherry's fighting it real good here. Got to get a big bridge in.
Bridge is basically get your back off the ground.
Yep. Use your head as leverage, but the Northern Cass girl did such a good job elevating her head. When that happens, it's really hard to get off your back.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that in Claire's match, she had a double chicken wing.
We have from the Jaguars, Hero Holdus, and for the Storm, Jaslyn White.
Jaslyn White again here, 8th grader. She wrestled 190 in the duel earlier. But But yeah, Claire had a double chicken wing, and they wanted her to run it, and she wasn't feeling it, so she
That's
just
what it
looked
was.
over and told them no. And I think she ended up running just a power half and pinning the girl, so she was right.
We will have a Optimum Rehab wrestler of the match, I would guess we would say, for the girls and the boys. We'll announce those at the end. I'll try to get a picture with them, or I'll somehow get a picture.
A lot of hand fighting here going on early between Jaslyn White and her opponent.
Jaslyn White, she's in the all black.
With the gray band across the...
A little bit of a gray band across the middle.
Yep. Good high crotch here. She just got in so deep. Now she's running a power half.
Yeah.
Rolls all the way through, though.
Now she's got a half there.
Right back to the half Nelson, yep.
Uh-oh. And now you get to the point where who gets tired first.
Yep. We've seen a lot of good, just fundamental technique out of both teams, running just nothing flashy, just power halves, crossface series. The good stuff that's been around for so long because it works.
She was pretty happy.
Yeah, she's fired up. Good for her.
She forgot to go over to the other side. She was so happy. And I think that's it.
It looks like that might be it for the for the girls here, and the JV is wrapped up. So it looks like all we got left is the varsity duel and parents' night and the varsity duel.
Okay, so what I think we'll do, looks like the band's going to stand up and get going here first, and then will we see some warm-ups first, or you think they're going to do the parent night thing first and then the warm-ups? I would say parent night first.
Yeah, like I said,
we're not sure, folks.
They're all warmed up. My guess is they'll run parents night, and then they'll do their big run out. I saw that Belinda had a fog machine over there.
So we got a fog machine tonight.
Could get a little wild up in here, but
Yards, you might have some work ahead of you here, buddy.
Just get the fans going.
Let's take. I think the band's going to play.
I think the band's going to play here.
Yep, because they're standing up. Michael's away from the microphone. Ryan's not near the microphone. Yards, let's take a break. We'll take a break, folks, and we'll come back with the parent night here at BW Storm Wrestling. We'll be back in a little bit. Okay?
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
All right, we're back here in Breckenridge, and we're about ready to turn it over to our buddy down on the floor. That is Ryan Brandt. Here goes Coach Brandt.
Out to Breckenridge High School for our duel against Fargo South. We're going to go through our Parents' Night and Senior Night introductions. We'll start with our 7th graders' parents of kids who are not seniors. They will come up to you in the stands. Our senior parents, you guys will meet your seniors right in front of where I am at on the green line here. So we'll get going here. First up, Elliot Davis, parents Tracy and Corey Davis. Colton Edwards, parents Amanda and Matthew Edwards. Saya Mystic, parents Kira Blue and Kyle Waite. I don't know if that's how you say that. Quinn Sledadall, parents Belinda and Tyler Sledadall. Jaslyn White, parents Aldonia and Antoine White. Lennox Bolte, parents Joe and TJ Bolte. Got to use your birth name. Ace Kennedy, parents Casey and Martin Kennedy. Watson Nagel, parents Lisa and Wade Nagel. Damian Barrera, parents Jessica Dolachek and Fidel Barrera. Owen Bogenreef, parents Amber and Dan Bogenreef. Gabby Hendrickson, parents Jessica and Eric Hendrickson. Cooper Allison, parents Bree and Ryan Allison. Tania Colon, parents Skeeter Kavidra and Nicole Colon. Maya James, parents Cheney and Jesse James. Tyler Burchell, parents Sarah Hill, Barry Burchell, Tracy Carlson, and Eric Carlson. Elijah and Olivia Robertson, parents Amanda and Al Robertson. Xander Jensen, parents Jamie and Jeremy Jensen. Raven Skunberg, parents Chrissy and Zach Mills, Daniel and Sarah Hughes. Evelyn Wold, parents Jakayla and Clay Smith. Claire Lathrop, parents Kristen and Derek Lathrop. Aubrey Boson, parents Sarah and Travis Boson. Mackenzie Mostaller, parent Richard Mostaller. London Hoffert, parents April and David Hoffert. Keith Beeler, parent Gabe Robinson. Oh no, iPad. So. Ask Adrian when she comes. Owen Morse, parents Samantha and Corey Morse. Riley, Jordan, and Scout Kappas, parents Jesse and John Kappas. Okay, Riley. Have everybody stay right there. Okay. And now for our seniors. First, Adri Boson. Parents, Annie and Jared Boson. Adri has been a part of our wrestling program for 4 years as a manager. You have learned how to do everything throughout the years with us, which has been a great asset for our team. It's been great getting to know you and goof around with you, with Coach McCall. and while also joining in on picking on Riley. You'll be missed next year. Next up, Logan Carlgard, parents Allison and Andrew Carlgard. Logan, you've only been with us for 1 year. Came out as a senior this year, trying something new. You show up every day, work your butt off, never complain. You're a lunch pail kid. You have been a key part of our team filling in this year and are always up for a challenge, so thank you for coming out this year. Next up, Luke Anderson, parents Dana and Matthew Anderson. Luke has been with us for 2 years. He has made the most of every opportunity we've given him. He's worked hard in the room. I appreciate your leadership in and outside of the room, especially this year. You've taken under a lot of these younger guys under your wing and showed them how to be coachable. Also, maybe for Jamestown, you'll be on time more often. Thank you, Luke. Next up, David Erlinson, parents Patty and Eric Erlinson. David has been with our program for 6 years, many years before that. He's been a very key part of our program. Him and Henry have been great leaders for us over the last few years. David, you are always setting the example of what our team expects inside and outside of the room of our wrestlers. You're going to be greatly missed, especially when you're allowed to have the ox in the wrestling room. And our last boy senior is Henry Slededall. Parents Belinda and Tyler Slededall. Henry has been with our program for 6 years as well. You are one of the hardest workers and you always push yourself even when you know you should probably take a break. Your toughness and work ethic rubs off on the other guys and makes them better. You will be missing, but Chantel will at least save on some tape next year. Xander might also need to find someone else to talk to before practice to terrorize David. Thank you guys. Thank you to all my seniors for everything you have done for our program. You've made myself and our program very proud. Now for the girls.
Got to hold both.
So Lizzie's the first one I have here, if that's one you want to go with first.
Yeah. Start with the manager. Where's the manager at?
I'm back.
Manager on back?
Yeah,
all right.
all the rest of them.
All right, for the girls here, I'll start with our one manager. She's currently gone right now. She's skating Duluth. That's Emma Klein. Parents are Rachel and John Klein. Manager Ellison Hendrickson. Parent Ryan Hendrickson. Can't hear? Is this better? All right. I'll start out. So our first one was Emma Klein. She's gone right now. She is skating Duluth. Her parents are Rachel and John Klein. Manager Elliston Hendrickson. Parent Ryan Hendrickson. I did not prepare speeches like Brant, so. Other manager, Cameron Reeby. Parents, Sheila Dolan and Aaron Reeby. Elizabeth Cherry. Parents, Heather Wall and Nick Cherry. This is Elizabeth's second year wrestling. She's been dealing with some injuries, but she has made me proud by battling through these injuries and sticking it out. And our last senior for the girls wrestling team is Grace Kozowski. Parents, Dana and Luke Kozowski. And none of this here for the girls would be possible without Grace. Grace was the one of the 3 that went to Mike McCall to push for girls wrestling. So again, none of this here would be possible without you, Grace.
You guys are good. And we have one last thing here. If I could have Coach Eric Erlinson come up here. You want to talk in both? I'll hold this one.
Okay, sounds good. Good evening. My name is Chad Fredrickson, and I'm the Activities Director in Breckenridge. We want to take this time from the Breckenridge School District. We'd like to recognize Coach and teacher Eric Erlinson for his many years of dedicated service as a teacher and as a longtime coach. Eric's commitment to our students, our school, the wrestling program, and athletics in general has left a lasting impact. Through his leadership, his mentorship, and passion for education and athletics, he has helped shape countless lives, both in the classroom, on the mat, and on the fields. We are truly grateful for everything you have given to the Breckenridge School District, Eric. BW Storm, the wrestling community, your influence will continue to be felt for years to come. Thank you, Eric, for your years of service. You will be greatly missed, and we wish you the best in a well-deserved and well-earned happy retirement. Please join us in thanking and congratulating Eric Erlinson for his great contribution.
So I think that's going to conclude everything there. Go ahead and shut the other one off there, if you would, Yards. Thank you. I think that's going to conclude all of the festivities there, and a nice presentation to Coach Eric Erlinson on his retirement from Freddie, and pretty special night.
Yeah, a phenomenal man, a phenomenal wrestling coach that will be dearly missed by the Storm, but I guarantee he hangs around
I'm sure
just
he will.
enough. He was already putting it in Brant's ear to let him drive bus after he retires, so we'll see. But Eric has taught me a ton about being a coach and being a person. They just don't come classier, and they don't come more skilled at coaching wrestling than Eric Erlinson.
Well said, my friend. And the Erlinson family, a long list of athletes here in the Breckenridge community. My goodness.
Yeah.
And you go all the way back to Steph, and then what do we have? Steven and
Steven and Greg.
Greg, yeah. Oh my gosh.
And then Daniel and David.
Yep. Just a long list of fine athletes here by the Erlinson family,
and phenomenal people.
Yeah,
from top to bottom, the whole family is just there.
And they'll give and give and give.
And they're just the nicest, most kind human beings that you could ever meet, and they're just having them around in the wrestling family has been just indescribable. How their impact on Breckenridge and now Wahpeton Breckenridge wrestling. So
absolutely. Again, you just watched the parent evening here, and I thought the band was going to play the national anthem before they left, but they took off.
Sometimes they sneak out here. Here come the Storm, though.
All right, here comes the Storm coming onto the mat. Facing Fargo South Bruins here in the final match of the night. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is Coach Hunter McCall. Coach taking a year off here for family leave. And congratulations on the little guy. What'd you name him?
Buxton, after my favorite baseball player, Byron Buxton.
How about that?
My wife let me name the kid, and
what's his middle name?
Buxton Michael. We got a lot of Michaels in our life.
Yes, you do. You got a lot of Michaels in your life. So congratulations to you guys. That's pretty cool.
Thank you very much. I think they're watching right now. So
all right, give them a shout out, man.
Yeah, shout out to Marissa, my wife, and my son Buxton.
So what are we going to have here? Michael's going to take the mic. All right, go ahead.
Remove your caps or hats. and stand at attention for the playing of our national anthem.
Now, let's meet our lineups. Starting at 107 pounds for the Storm, Elliot Davis. And the Bruins are open. At 114 pounds for the Bruins, Johanna Zazamo. And for the Storm, Xander Jensen. At 121 pounds for the Bruins, Ezrin Lines. And for the Storm, Watson Nagel. At 127 pounds for the Storm, Knox Bolte. And the Bruins are open. Wrestling at 139 pounds for the Bruins, Mohammed Mazdagri. And for the Storm, Keith Beeler. Screw that one up. At 145 pounds for the Bruins, William Kautz. And for the Storm, Owen Morse. Wrestling at 152 pounds for the Bruins, Caden Lendy. And for the Storm, Tyler Burchill. At 160 pounds for the Bruins, Hunter Okins. And for the Storm, Jordan Kappas. Wrestling at 172 pounds for the Bruins, Davian Lewis. And for the Storm, Logan Karlgaard. At 189 pounds, wrestling for the Bruins, Chase Sears. And for the Storm, David Erlinson. At 215 pounds, wrestling for the Storm, Henry Slededal. And the Bruins are open. And wrestling at 285 pounds for the Bruins, Carter Page. And for the Storm, Luke Anderson.
I brought it here. No.
I think that's about it here for our introductions there, Hunter. So some of the Bruins didn't come out there, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be here wrestling. How do you interpret that?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to interpret that because they all lined up on the side, but they didn't go for the handshake. So
Yeah.
that would insinuate that they're not going to wrestle. I hope that's not the case.
So, for instance, like 107, where they introduced Elliot Davis, they did not have anybody. So Elliot's going to get.
Elliot should take a forfeit here.
Correct.
It's a slick singlet he's got on there, too. I
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
got the white with the silver trim and the black trim.
Elliot's a good little wrestler, 7th grader.
7th grader, yeah. He's wrestling at the 107 mark, and I don't think he's a $107. He doesn't look like he's a $107.
He weighed in at 100 pounds, and actually, funny story about Elliot. Ryan told me that last week he bought a box of zebra cakes on a trip, and he had finished the box by practice the next day. So
I met him in the hallway today.
Storm, Elliot Davis. And the Bruins are open.
So I met him in the hallway, and he was eating a donut. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "Well, I'm eating a donut." And I said, "How, you can eat a donut before wrestling?" Yeah.
He's a fun kid.
Back to Michael.
Now wrestling at 114 pounds. For the Bruins, Johanna Zozimo. And for the Storm, Xander Jensen.
Yeah, Elliot's a fun kid, a funny little 7th grade kid. He's also very skilled and very technical, so it'll be fun to see him grow over the years. Xander Jensen here, this is one of the kids that Coach Brandt gave as a key to setting the tone.
Yes, that's
for the
right.
duel.
He said that last night in the coaches show that he wants these younger guys to set the tone.
Xander's really filled out real well. He was a little flimsier in the last couple years, but he's really filled into his own at 114 pounds.
And we're out of bounds. So this is 114.
Looks like Xander Jensen and Johanna Zazimo.
Good job on that, man. Look at you go.
Yeah. You wrote down all the pronunciations, so it's really hard for me to mess it up.
Hunter McCall helping me make the call tonight. He's doing a fine job. And like I said earlier, he's an assistant coach here with the Storm. Taking a year off for the family. And what do we got going here, Hunter?
Well, Xander was looking for his patented headlock, but Zazimo stepped in front to throw his own headlock, and Xander stepped back in front and rolled it through. So a really good series there by Xander. Xander loves going with that upper body stuff and tossing kids around. And he did just a phenomenal job of defending Zazimo's headlock by
He's
stepping
got
in
an
front.
arm bar there. How does that work?
He's got it right across his back here. We call this the crunch.
Oh, I say so.
Really good.
He tried to get out of bounds, but Xander kept him there long enough to get the pin.
Yep, really good performance there by Xander. Real technical pinning combination there. So good job by Xander.
Tara Close Strike tuned in and watching. Thank you, Tara. And here we go on to Michael again.
Now wrestling at 121 pounds. For the Bruins, Ezrin Linus. And for the Storm, Watson Nagel.
Tammy Dykey tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you, Tammy, cheering on the Storm wrestlers.
Got Watson Nagel here as he shoots a brilliant single leg there. Watson is the grandson of longtime wrestling head coach at Wahpeton, Lee Nagel.
And tennis coach, too.
Yep.
And Watson's a good tennis player in his own right.
He is. He made the state tournament this last year, just a freshman.
Yep.
Came over from Cheyenne. Super solid wrestler and really putting on a good year here. He took 6th at the Bismarck Rotary when they went out there as he looks to finish this pin here.
It's going to be close.
But just a freshman. The Huskies the Storm are super excited about having Watson in town here.
And there's the youngsters setting the tone. Watson Nagel with the pin.
Just like Coach Brandt called for, the first 2 names that he called out have performed, and I think Knox is going to take a forfeit here. So as Coach Brandt talked about setting the tone, the Storm have done that.
18-0 lead here already. And, well, no.
I lied. It looks like we got a match.
Now wrestling at 127 pounds. For the Bruins, Andreas Dahl. And for the Storm, Knox Bolte.
The Storm in the white uniform so far. Pretty sure. Onesies.
Yep.
Not onesies.
Singlets. Yep.
Good Lord, onesies are for little kids, Joe.
Yep. They got some. We got these last year, and they got black ones as well that are very similar style and
kind of reverse of
just
that.
look clean.
Sharp, yeah.
Knox, real strong effort there.
A forfeit and 2 pins so far.
Yep, that's going to get stopped. His arm just came off his back a little bit. There's no illegal move point going the other way. It's just potentially dangerous as Knox accidentally lifted that arm off his back there, so stop action.
And he gets the up position.
Running just a bar and a wrist on the other side. He's going to take it right over his head here. One big step with that right leg, and he's going to be in good shape. If he flips his hips through. He's got to, you hear Coach Brandt shouting bottom leg first. Knox has got to take his bottom leg through this pin first, and it'll get his opponent on his back.
I'm just sitting here as a fan listening to you and describing all this. It's just pretty fun. Hunter McCall doing a good job. We're a minute into this one.
He's going to break him down here. You can see him start to wear down. There
it is.
Can't lose that underarm.
I was just going to say, he grabbed that underarm.
There you go, scoop the head.
The bridge there.
Yeah, let's see.
And
yep, flip to a half. See, we talked about that earlier, going reverse half to a half. That kid just got his arm out in time. I didn't hear his opponent's name here.
Yeah. I'll look for it here in a second.
Knox got to get off his knees. Oh, chin whip.
I didn't catch the name either. It said it was open before.
Yeah. He's got to take that arm and extend it toward the bench here, and that's going to finish the pin. If he takes the...
Oh. Slipped out of it. 1 second to go.
Good period there by Knox.
He's got an 11-0 lead already here as we go into the second period. So a technical foul is 15 or 14?
15 points. So Knox is going to go top here. The problem with going on bottom, you want to get as many points as you can. So if Knox was to go on bottom, escape, and get a takedown, he would win by tech fall, and the Storm, sorry, would only get 5 points. Whereas they're going to hunt a pin here and try to get 6.
Yeah, we did not catch the Fargo South wrestler's name. Sorry about that, folks.
Knox is going butcher here. We talked a lot about that during the girls' duel. Northern Cass did a good job of going butcher, and he's just going to circle ahead here. Keep going, Knox.
It's amazing to me how far ahead you got to think a little bit here, don't you?
Yeah, everything that you're doing is set up. So and just Knox has a real good ability of flowing from one thing to the other. So the butcher's not there. So he circles back behind. Now he's got a half in and a wrist, and that's going to be real tight. That could end it here.
Yeah, that might do it.
He's got a leg hook too. This is going to get tough. Yeah.
There it is. How about that? 3 pins and a technical fall.
Knox,
or a forfeit, I mean.
Very good effort by Knox there. Really strong effort. Solid on top. Real good on his feet.
1 minute in. That's not right. That couldn't be right.
Into the second period.
Yeah, it was into the second period.
Yep,
Sorry.
Yep.
They started making the changes. All right, we'll go down to Michael here for the introductions.
For 133?
Yeah.
Okay. Now wrestling at 133 pounds. For the Bruins, Matthew Bucay and the Storm are open.
So there is the first points for the Bruins on that forfeit there by the Storm.
Yep, Bucay, a nice little wrestler, one of South's better wrestlers. So shame he didn't get any action here tonight, but here comes Keith Beeler in his first action back with the Storm since an injury.
All right, here comes Michael McCall with the introductions of this.
William Couts.
Okay.
All right. Now wrestling at 139 pounds for the Bruins, William Couts. And for the Storm, Keith Beeler.
Again, I'm just amazed at the quick, just let's go, boys.
Oh, yeah. No messing around. We can hammer through a duel pretty quick around here. Keith hurt his hand real good.
Yeah, you were saying injury.
Early in the year against Davies, and actually I was watching it on line as Keith finishes a beautiful single there, a little waterfall single there.
Waterfall single. Yards, we're learning a whole bunch here, ain't we?
But Keith, it was on stream. He his fingers were all pointing the wrong way, and it did not look good.
He's got it.
Yeah,
Almost
he's in
had
trouble.
the
He got
cradle.
recradled, but come out the back.
Look
Good
at
job
that.
by Keith. Keith is a funky wrestler, man. He's got some funky hips. Another kid with a lot of just natural ability.
You know, and you watch even Olympic wrestling on TV. It's nothing like this, I don't think. I mean, to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Olympic would be freestyle, so it's there's a little different set of rules.
Yeah.
Compared to this would be considered
Whoops.
folk style. Yeah, hung his head just a little bit there.
Uh-oh. Now, is that a back, whatever you call it?
He's getting back points right here. Keith's got his kind of elbow as a post there.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to last 30 seconds here.
Oh, there he got it. How about that?
Keith, like I said, Keith's got some funk to him. A lot of times he'll be wrestling and you'll be like, oh, no, 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 oh, yeah. That's kind of Keith's style.
And that's what it was.
That's what it was. That's kind of the way Keith rolls, and he's exciting.
10 seconds to go in the period.
Got to finish on top, but the South wrestler's doing a good job of attacking his hand and trying to come up here. He's going to get a point.
He does get a point, okay. So 7-5 at the end of period 1. Top, bottom, or neutral?
Keith deferred. His opponent went neutral.
Okay.
It's
Couts or something?
Couts, William Couts. Good shot in.
Look at that.
Keith, yeah, just a little flip through. He's got to get his hips over top here. Crossface. Couts still has that leg underneath there. It's keeping Keith from securing a takedown.
Can't quite get that cradle either, can he?
He's reaching for a far leg here, almost a spladle situation, but Couts gonna pull his hand out, or his head out and get a takedown here. Keith's looking a little tired at the moment. It's been a while since he's wrestled.
Yeah, I suppose, huh? That makes a difference too.
Ryan said he got cleared just this morning at a doctor's appointment, so it's been a while without. You can condition all you want, but there's just nothing that prepares you for wrestling.
I was just going to say
match.
that. You could see the fatigue here at the end here as we're 51 seconds into period 2 on the pin. But you could see it on, you saw it yourself, and you mentioned it, but yeah, you could see that.
And Keith's going to be all right. He's still pretty young, and again, just still learning the sport.
Okay, Yards, go ahead.
And for the Storm, Owen Morse.
Okay, we're 145. No, we're 152 now? Where are we at? 45.
This is Owen Morse. Coach Brandt wasn't very happy. I don't think this is who they wanted to send out here at this weight class.
But explain that.
So I think the plan was to send either Tyler Burchill or Owen Morse out here, and I think in the commotion of as Owen with a good throw here.
Got the points.
He did get 4 back points, a reversal the other way though, and I think the reasoning I think Fargo South might be open at 152 pounds, and Tyler Burchill's hunting his 50th career win.
Oh.
And I think he wanted him to get it done in a actual match rather than taking a forfeit. Uh-oh.
Oh, he might spin it around. Nope. The agility.
Yeah, there was that was just one of those 50-50 positions, and Owen's got to find a way to get out of here. Just find a way and give yourself a chance. He's still winning. He won't be after back points are awarded here. Ow.
Oh, and the pin. Gave it a good run there. He was leading in points, like you said, 8-5.
Yep, he did. There's nothing wrong with that effort. I thought Owen looked pretty good there for as long as it went. But here comes Tyler Burchill. Like I said, if he can pick up a win here, this will be his 50th career win, which is a pretty big milestone.
All right.
How do you say your last name? Maschenbacher. Gotcha.
Now wrestling at 152 pounds for the Bruins, Rhett Maschenbacher, and for the Storm, Tyler Burchill.
Come on, Tyler.
So Maschenbacher comes out instead of Lindy. That's why Lindy didn't come out when the introductions were first made.
Yeah. So, again, Tyler's hunting his 50th win. Tyler's putting together a good season here. He was the JV Rumble on the Red champion. He took...
That's pretty good.
It is very good. He's currently ranked 7th in the state.
Awesome.
According to these rankings are the Dakota Grappler rankings.
So when you got a one leg like this, what can you do?
There's
Hunter?
about 150 different finishes here.
Can you twist that leg? Is that legal?
You can. So a lot of guys will take...
He's trying to go for the trip.
He is. And a lot of guys will take their right, just like that. But they'll, see, if he pushes the knee the other way, it's going to turn him that way. What he's got to do is walk him back to the middle of the mat. He let it go.
Yep. On purpose, you think?
Yeah, I think he wasn't feeling that. Wasn't feeling like he was going to get the takedown, didn't want to waste his energy. Real good shot there.
3 points for the Bruins.
I believe he said Massenbacher. Is that
something
what he
like
said?
that? Massenbacher or Machenbacher, one of the two.
Oh, good switch. Good switch.
There he goes. Now he got on top.
Yep, and he's got to keep that leg. If he can keep that leg hooked on bottom, he's going to have a leg turk, and he can look for back points here. You hear Coach Brent hollering at him to scoop that leg. It's right there. There, he got it. Now he's got to elevate that. If he can get his hips down and elevate that leg. There it is. Yep, there you go. Yeah.
There it was. Good call, Hunter. Did exactly what you and Ryan wanted, and that is career win number 50. You see it out in the crowd right there. If you get a shot of some of those yards or not out there in the crowd, they got 50 wins up there. Congratulations to Tyler Burchill.
Yeah. Another kid that comes from a good wrestling family. Dad was a great wrestler in Valley City, and brother was a good wrestler for us.
Career win. Now wrestling at 160 pounds for the Bruins, Hunter Okins, and for the Storm, Jordan Campus.
Jordan Campus and Okins.
Yeah, Hunter Okins, great first name. We're back to 20 seconds here.
Hang on there, kids. By the way, our Optimum Rehab player of the game, or our wrestler of the match for the girls, was none other than
Claire Lathrop.
How about that?
Claire Lathrop put together a great performance, gathered a pin for the Storm, and looked awfully skilled doing it.
She sure did. So you'll see her picture on our Facebook page tomorrow, folks.
Real good scramble by Jordan there.
How about that move? I'm telling you what, just the speed and agility, flexibility.
Jordan is really coming into his own as a wrestler, and he's got some natural funk, real good hips. His brother Riley's more of a technical grinder, and Jordan's got some flash to him, man. He's got some big moves and some scramble situations as he throws a leg in here.
I was going to say he hooked a leg down here on the near side to us.
Yep, Jordan's real long, so he likes to ride these legs. Riley's a good leg right. Yep, there's the splits. He's okay here. He's okay. He can't panic, though.
Now, mat awareness.
Yep.
And we're out.
Know where you're at. But, yeah, Jordan's just real long, and he and Riley as well like to ride those legs. And they're both really good at it. They're growing to be more technical by the day.
Again, the Storm in the white singlets. 1 point there, so 6-2 lead right now with 50 seconds to go. Period one.
Jordan tries an arm drag. Good job by Hunter Okins to stop it. A little chin whip. He's got to get his hips over top. There it is. Get long. Get long.
And then we're going to whistle that one. 29 and a half seconds left. period 1, Jordan. I was going to say, is he...
Yep, so a caution here on Jordan. He just put too much forward pressure. You're not allowed to kind of bump him forward as you're getting in the referee position, they call that.
Gotcha.
Jordan's going for a reaper here.
A reaper?
He got it, yep.
Oh!
He's got to settle his hips. Just settle your hips. There you go. Look at that. Just an excellent job by Jordan, and then he's going to scoop it.
So by settling the hips is a weight transfer? Is that what
just pulled him right back. Getting a little zealous here, though. He's got to simmer down a little bit. Under control. Good job by Hunter.
Oh, and they go out of bounds just at the last second here.
Hunter Okens there.
And that might be it.
It's a 13-point advantage as Jordan just took the lead.
Oh, even the 15 doesn't
15
matter.
To 2. No, you got to be winning by 15.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's his choice, Okens' choice?
It is Okens' choice. He's going to go neutral, which will all but get rid of the thought of a pin. So Jordan can just get a takedown here and end it.
Yeah, he just needs 2 points, correct?
Yep, but he's got to stay defensively responsible, because the worst thing that can happen is Okens gets a big move on Jordan, and the Storm end up walking back unsatisfied here. Get your hips up. Get your hips up. Oh, good.
There's
Finish it with a pin. Finish it with a pin. Yeah.
Got it.
And as I said that there was very little chance of pin, the only way that it happens is if Jordan takes him right down to his back and pins him, and he did just that.
And he did just that.
Great
that was
job
fun.
Finishing the match for Jordan Kappas.
Jordan Kappas getting the pin and the win there. 36-18 right now. That's pin number 4 or 5.
Let's see.
And a forfeit in there. So forfeits, that must be 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5, I do believe.
72 pounds. For the Storm, Logan Carlgard, and the Bruins are open.
Forfeit there.
Yep, Logan Carlgard, first-year senior, takes the forfeit there at 172, and here comes David.
Now wrestling at 189 pounds for the Bruins, Chase Sears, and for the Storm, David Erlinson.
David is ranked where?
David is ranked 3rd in the state here. He's rocking that Breckenridge Cowboys singlet, as we mentioned
He
earlier.
is.
He's the last in a long line of very proud Breckenridge wrestlers.
Sure.
So it's something that means a lot to his family to represent Breckenridge here on his last home duel as a high school wrestler.
Of course, an all-state football player.
And he is
the all-state team.
He is committed to go play football at Bemidji State.
Yeah.
And as we said earlier, just a great kid, hard worker, the exact type of kid you want to have in the room or on your football team. So
very technical wrestler too, I think.
Super technical, and he's constantly looking for coaching as well to better himself. So don't have a bad word to say about Mr. David Erlinson.
Does Eric get more involved when David's on the mat?
Eric is super involved in everybody, but I think it would be hard to not get more involved when your son's on the mat.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
David's got the advantage here, doesn't he?
He does. He's got back points locked up. As he just locked up a little leg turk and just turked him over. Very, very technical thing. He scooped the head, and unlikely he gets a pin here in this situation, but 4 back points are coming, and he switches off to just an arm bar, and he's going to grab a wrist on this side and run him right over his head.
And you've watched David since the early days.
Since he was in, they came over. The co-op started David's 8th grade year, and then by the time he was a sophomore, he took 5th in the state as a sophomore, 4th in the state as 5th in the state as a freshman, 4th in the state as a sophomore, and 6th in the state last year as a junior. He won the Store Hog Wrestling Tournament this last weekend. He took 3rd out at the Bismarck Rotary. He took 8th at the Rumble on the Red. And actually, if he wins tonight and then wins his next match, he will have won his 150th match as a varsity wrestler. So a very illustrious career for Mr. David Erlinson.
A little neutral here.
Like I said, he's ranked 3rd in the state right now. So if he can finish it off with his highest placing, that would be put quite the exclamation point on a really good career.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to say Tara's excited and listening to the Storm Wrestling. 3 points there for David again, so it's 10-0. It says, fun listening and listening to Hunter. She said she appreciates you and she loves David's singlet. How about that?
It is great. David just went with a underhook right to a high crotch. Again, you're not going to see David do anything that is too flashy. He does stuff that works, and he does it really well.
Yeah,
and,
I think, and he really studies his opponents, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. There's nobody better that I've worked with at breaking down opponents than his dad, Eric. So
yeah.
They do. Actually, I just stopped into the coach's office the other day, and Eric had like pictures printed off of different positions that David got into in a match out at the Rotary, and they were going to talk through them. And so, yeah, and David's a fan of tape study too. He's always watching matches on the iPads, and now he's going bar and a half here. What this is kind of, it's a darned if you do, darned if you don't for his opponent, because if he tries to fight off the half, then he's basically giving David the bar. If he tries to fight the bar, then he's giving him the half. But he's doing a good job of kind of rotating back and forth on both and making it real hard for David.
And David doesn't seem to get himself in a tough, bad position here in this one so far.
He's always very positionally sound, and that's something that he's always done real well from a young age. And actually he was so defensively sound at one point it was hard for him to get going real offensively, and at one point it just clicked and he started getting going offensively while maintaining that defensive responsibility, and he's turned himself into a phenomenal wrestler, one of the better wrestlers that the BW Storm have seen in its short career as a co-op.
So 2 periods down, 1 to go. David Erlinson with a 10-0 lead. Again, you'd think right now the South wrestler has got to be getting tired.
Yeah.
Being on the bottom, just
and
resisting the whole time.
He got warned for stalling there.
Okay.
As David was working, it's, he's fighting off every position, but he's not working to improve his own position. He's not working to get out of the pin. He's not working to get back to his feet, so the ref warned him for stalling. 1 more then would be a point, as David just looks to stack him up here.
Yeah, this is an interesting one.
Just kind of a little leg lace stack there.
Chase Sears is the South wrestler.
Yep, they're just going to let him go, and they're going to go for a couple takedowns here, which I think is the right move.
So that was the call from the bench.
Yep. He looked at his dad, and his dad said, let him go.
Let him go and restart here, get some takedowns.
He's going to do it again.
Yep, so just 1 more, and then he'll get the technical.
Yep, and see how he moves and takes angles. He's very good about creating his own angles for shots. This is some really high class wrestling here from David.
That's really not a takedown there, is it?
Nope. It was a shot. He didn't bring his hips real well. There's a takedown.
And that's 3, and that
got to get 1 more.
Got to get 1 more somewhere. David says, "Come on, get up."
Yep. Just wearing him down.
Yeah, Sears has got to be physically tired.
He could get called for stalling there, but don't want to end the match that way.
27.7 seconds to go.
Good shot fake. Yeah, he's real good with those
there you
fakes.
got it there, right?
He's got to circle behind him to get the takedown. You got to get behind him, behind the arms. There's going to be, he signals it. Yep, there it is.
14 seconds to go here. David Erlinson with a 19-3 win. Technical fall.
Tech fall on senior night.
Not bad.
Can't ask for much more. A really good effort for David, and a good hard-fought match by his opponent, Chase Sears, as well.
And career victory number 149.
149, yeah.
Thank you, Joe and Hunter, as always, doing a great job cheering for grandson Watson and all the Storm wrestlers from Lee and Barb Nagel. Thank you, guys. They're always tuned into Three Border Sports.
Sled it all. And the Bruins are open.
So we're not going to see Henry wrestle tonight?
Nope. Senior as well, and another kid that has done a ton for the program.
He just crossed a milestone too, didn't he? All right, Yards, go ahead.
At 285 pounds, for the Bruins, Carter Page. And for the Storm, Luke Anderson.
Before we get into Luke Anderson,
Yep.
Henry just crossed a milestone too,
his
didn't
50th pin, if I'm not
That's what
mistaken,
it was.
last week
Yep.
at Central Cass. And he also, he took second this last weekend at the Storehog tournament. He took 6th at the Rotary. He medically forfeited out of that one with a hand injury, and he placed 8th in the state last year. He's currently ranked 5th. Luke, and this is getting into a funky position here as he throws a headlock, and he looks to get it. He's got to kind of look up here, but be careful about getting rolled through.
Yeah, you don't want to get your weight over too far then, you're saying.
He doesn't have it very tight. He's starting to cinch it up here. He could go belly down on his face here, and what that'll do is that'll tighten it up, and then he can kind of cinch back to the way he is now.
You can see Eric Erlinson
Yep.
got the pin. How about that pin for Luke in about 44 seconds?
Yep.
My
Luke,
Minnesota man.
I didn't even get time to talk about him, but Luke placed 5th this last weekend at Storehog. He's ranked in the Dakota Grappler Honorable Mention, and he just recently committed to go play football at the University of Jamestown next year.
Yeah, he did. I saw that.
Phenomenal lineman for us. He's started 3 years for us, and a great leader and a great kid to have around. Super proud of him and super happy that he's going to go continue his football career up at Jamestown.
Super kid. All right, that's going to be it. Yards, let's take a 60-second break, and we'll come back and we'll have our Optimum Rehab wrestler of the match coming up.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
At Interstate Engineering, we're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others. Interstate Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota. It's the home of the BW Storm wrestling squads. And we had girls varsity, we had junior varsity, and then we had the boys varsity, along with parent night, senior night, and a lot of action here at the Breckenridge Gymnasium. Good evening, I guess it is now. We started in the afternoon, and now it's good evening. And welcome back to our First Community Credit Union post-game show. Make your dreams affordable with all of their products. The First Community Credit Union post-game show. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is Hunter McCall, Coach Hunter McCall, who took a little sabbatical this year to welcome in his son and spend some time with his newborn son around Thanksgiving time, wasn't it?
Yeah, on Thanksgiving Day.
Was it Thanksgiving Day?
It was Thanksgiving Day. She went into labor, and last year on Thanksgiving we were in Ireland on our honeymoon, and this year so it's 2 Thanksgiving meals in a row. I told my wife, you only get like 80 Thanksgivings or whatever on average, and I missed 2 in a row, so hoping next year I can go all out.
Well, you can see the seniors down on the floor right there, the girls and the boys, and we had some fun tonight. Now, again, Hunter, you added 110% to this program. I'll tell you what, I was very impressed with the job you did, my friend, for your first time on a microphone.
Well, like I said, it's pretty easy. I just got to do what I normally do, just talk out loud, but move around a little less. So.
Well, yeah, it's just like when you're on the sidelines, you're probably a little more boisterous and probably a little more active, and we kept you tied down here behind the table. And
it was fun. Like I said, I haven't gotten a chance to get out in person and watch any Storm wrestling this year, so I was super excited all week to get here, and I'm glad we did the girls too, because it was
fun.
Some more matches to get under our belt.
It was funny. Aubrey's trying to get her mom out there to wrestle. Mom's saying, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Aubrey didn't get to wrestle tonight there, but she got a forfeit. Now she's giving her mom a hug there on the side. That's kind of funny. But again, we had a good time tonight, and our Optimum Rehab wrestler of the match for the boys goes to Hunter McCall. Who are you going to give it to?
Tyler Burchill picked up his 50th win and did it in impressive fashion. So
a lot of pins. Oh, is she wrestling her mom down there now?
I think she's wrestling half of the girls' team at the moment. That's Evelyn Wold she's rolling around with, and Quinn Sledadal, but a little more powerful than the 106-pounder.
I think so. She's got a little weight advantage. But anyway, there we got some lights finally. And again, Tyler Burchill, just a 50th pin. There was several pins by the Storm wrestlers tonight, but let's give him a little credit for 50 pins.
Yeah, absolutely. His 50th varsity win, and he's come a long way, and he's going to continue to go a long way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So in a duel that featured plenty of highlights and a lot of, you could go down the list. Xander Jensen looked great. Watson Nagel looked great. Knox Bolte looked great.
Yep.
Tyler Burchill, as we mentioned, Jordan Kappas looked dominant in
that was
his
fun
effort.
To watch his match,
David, Henry, and Luke, the 3 seniors at the top. So across the board, just Coach Brandt talked about on the coaches show last night, setting the tone at the lower weights and not losing momentum. And,
exactly.
And those lower weight classes did just a great job of going out and taking care of business. They didn't diddle-daddle around. They got right down to business and got the pins for the team, and the scoreboard 59-18. That shows the result of a good, hard-fought effort by the Storm.
Very much so. Well, I don't know what else to say. It was they had good sloppy joes before before the thing there. I did get one. I don't know if you got one or not.
I did not know. My wife made supper before I came.
Oh, very nice. No, I had a sloppy joe. I don't normally eat before a broadcast, but I couldn't resist.
Yeah, it's hard to turn down a free will sloppy joe. So.
Yep. And I just can't say thanks to you enough there, Hunter McCall, for joining me tonight. You made the broadcast, my friend. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah, I hope so. As long as I'm not coaching, I'd do this any day. Like I said, I just love watching wrestling, and it scratches that competitive itch just a hair to get back out here and talk about it. So
again, like I say, you added a lot to the broadcast, and I appreciate it very much. And maybe we'll get you another time here, unless you go back to coaching next year,
for sure.
which you might do that.
I might. I've got a lot of smoozing up to do to the wife, but we'll see how it goes.
So let's call it a night, Yards, and we'll call it a night here too. Again, the boys varsity 59-18. I didn't write this. Did I write the score down for the girls?
They lost
41-30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep, by
41-30. Yep. So they lost that one. But it was fun to watch, and the JV boys got out there and did a little wrestling too, and it was a fun night all the way around here. Not too many matches left for the boys and girls before they get to EDC.
Nope, they're starting to put the clamps on it here. It's always right about this time of year where you want to be wrestling your best, so a really good result for a team that's trying to turn that corner and get as many kids onto the podium as they can come mid-February.
Yep. Well, let's call it a night. Again, Hunter McCall, thank you very, very much. And Yards, good job over there. I'm Joe Schreiner, and for everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, Brian Watson, Noel Eckroth, and Steve Hockert's over there helping Noel tonight call the girls' game. So I'm Joe Schreiner. Again, everybody at Three Borders Sports, wish you a good night, everybody. And by the way, we'll be back here tomorrow night right here in the same gymnasium as the Breckenridge Cowgirls will host the Frazee Hornets. We'll be back tomorrow night. See you tomorrow, everybody. Good night.